Jadi bisa dimulai?
Oke, monggo Pak Novel.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oke, alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'du. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Our honorable the chairman of the conference, Mr. Adi Nur Cahyo, MPD, as well as has been attending these meetings, and also all the participants of the ICOMER 2022. Hopefully you are in a good health and in a good condition. So we will running this workshop in successfully. And also let's thanks Alhamdulillah to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala because His blessing hidayah inayah, so we can be here without any conditions. And also let's bring thank to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So hopefully we will get all the benefit that they give in the Jannah. I mean, to begin this workshop, let's have. Oh yeah, before that, I'm sorry that I have to use English because many of our authors are in English and are from overseas. So that's why I will use English. So after this, maybe they can access this video because I record it, and then I will share it to YouTube, and then the link I will share to the WhatsApp group. So however, Pak Adi, you may speak in Bahasa Indonesia, or you may speak in English, or both, or gado-gado, so everything is okay. And Pak Adi Nur Cahyo, to begin this workshop, let's begin by saying Basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, hopefully this program of this workshop will begin successfully. I mean, will be running successfully. And then secondly, as was what we see that Pak Adi Nur Cahyo, as the chairman of the conference, already been here. So Pak Nur Cahyo, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you Pak Novel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, presenter ICOMER 2022. Maybe I will speak in Bahasa in this time. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi ajmain, amma ba'du. Bapak Ibu presenter ICOMER 2022 yang kami hormati, dan juga Pak Novel selaku juga panitia ICOMER 2022 di bagian luaran. Marilah yang pertama kita tak lupa panjatkan syukur Alhamdulillah pada Allah SWT memberikan nikmat kesehatan dan juga kesempatan sehingga masih bisa bertemu di Zoom meeting kali ini untuk melaksanakan workshop terkait dengan ajuan luaran untuk AIP. Jadi nanti Bapak Ibu akan diberikan panduan begitu ya oleh Pak Novel terkait bagaimana nanti untuk bisa submit gitu ya, yang nanti bisa lebih proper ataupun lebih nanti bisa diterima begitu terkait dengan templating di AIP. Salawat dan salam tak lupa kita curahkan pada junjungan Rasulullah Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam serta para keluarga, sahabat dan juga umat semacam beliau, dan semoga kita mendapatkan syafaat di yaumul qiyamah nanti. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Bapak Ibu presenter ICOMER 2022 yang kami hormati. Jadi nantinya untuk selama beberapa menit atau jam ke depan begitu ya akan disampaikan oleh Pak Novel terkait dengan bagaimana untuk templating ataupun juga hal-hal yang berkaitan dengan submission di AIP itu sendiri, karena Pak Novel ini sudah pengalaman beberapa kali begitu ya Pak Novel ya untuk mendampingi dari pemakalah-pemakalah untuk submit di AIP. Terima kasih sekali Pak Novel sudah mengagendakan untuk kesempatan kali ini, dan mungkin menambahkan Bapak Ibu ya terkait juga dengan hal-hal yang sudah dilakukan di ICOMER ini. Jadi kami terima kasih Bapak Ibu sudah berpartisipasi di ICOMER ini. Kemudian terkait dengan sertifikat kami sampaikan sekalian. Jadi untuk sertifikat Bapak Ibu mendapatkan 2 sertifikat sebagai pemakalah dan sertifikat sebagai peserta. Dengan ketentuan untuk yang sebagai peserta Bapak Ibu mengisi presensi ya pagi dan siang sudah kami rekap semuanya dan sudah kami sampaikan di grup, nanti akan kami upload juga di web terkait dengan sertifikat peserta. Kemudian untuk sertifikat pemakalah itu dari Bapak Ibu memberikan komentar di YouTube untuk peserta yang lain yang sudah kami kirimkan di list yang kemarin kami sampaikan. Jadi insya Allah sudah semua sudah kami rekap, dan apabila ada kesalahan nama ataupun judul yang Bapak Ibu kirimkan atau ada perubahan, silakan berikan konfirmasi bisa ke saya ataupun juga nomor panitia yang ada di leaflet ataupun di web ICOMER 2022. Baik, mungkin itu saja Bapak Ibu semuanya terkait dengan sambutan yang saya sampaikan. Maupun nanti silahkan bisa diikuti dengan baik, dan juga tentunya ini waktu untuk batas revisi Pak Noval nanti bisa ditepati supaya nanti juga harapannya yang ikut untuk workshop kali ini khususnya yang untuk AIP itu bisa lolos semuanya dan bisa nanti publish semuanya melalui AIP. Baik, terima kasih Bapak Ibu semuanya. Sekali lagi mohon maaf bila ada kesalahan apa yang saya sampaikan. Saya akhiri, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih Pak Adi Nurcanyo. Ya, beliau sedang sibuk PPG ya. Semua orang sibuk PPG hari ini. Oke, thank you Pak Adi Nurcanyo for delivering for the speech, and I'm a bit nervous because in here we have Pak Sri Adi Widodo is on air, so I'm a bit nervous ya. Okay. Assalamualaikum Pak Adi, aman? Good. Okay, your sound is inaudible. Okay, by the way. Assalamualaikum Pak Sri Adi Widodo. Everything fine? Good.
I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Nova.
Okay, duo Pak Adi has been here. Okay, let's.
Waalaikumsalam Pak Adi. Saya hanya jadi pendengar aja Pak Adi ya. Kasihan itu nanti saya tak aja.
Okay. Thank you Pak Adi Nurcanyo for delivering this speech. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have, as what I said earlier, that I'm going to explain everything, the policy by the conference, and also the templating and so on and so forth by using English, because in this conference we have how many presenters from overseas, Pak Adi Nurcanyo? We have 6, 7, yeah.
6 presenter for overseas, Pak Noval.
Sorry. Wait.
Maybe 6 presenter in overseas, but 4 submit to JRAP.
Okay, is it audible, Pak Adi Nurcanyo?
Okay, 6 presenter for overseas.
Oh, 6 presenter from overseas.
Yes, and 4 to JRAP Edu.
Okay. Oh, at least we have 6 presenters from overseas. So that's why this is the reason why I will use English for this. So that's why this recorded. So that this record will be accessible for them to connect with us and in this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, so I will explain to at least there are 3 topics that I will explain. First is what is AIP CP, and then second is the policy of the conference for the AIP CP, and the third one is the templating techniques. And these 3, I really need for you to pay a real attention to these 3 because of why the process of publications with AIP CP is quite different with IOP. We know that IOP is not really that long to publish the paper. However, AIP CP at the moment take about 6 to 9 months for the publication process. So from this moment, I said to you that if the publication process is taking too long, so I already give you the spoiler that it takes about 6 to 9 months for that. And then, so I was begin by explaining why the AIP CP. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the AIP. Oh no, wait. The AIP CP here. So I hope before you submit your manuscripts, so you should pay attention to the AIP CP, what it is and what's the focus and scopes. So actually AIP CP is American Institute of Physics Conference Proceedings. So this is the conference proceeding having by the AIP, sorry. And then it consists of physics, science, including physics, maths, chemistry, material science, and engineering. So if all of your paper is discussing about pure math, pure physics, or related to mathematics engineering, mathematics physics, and so on and so forth, or mathematics educations, or the integration of technology with mathematics education, so the possibility of acceptance with this proceeding is quite high. And this conference already indexed by Scopus, but I'm not really sure with this one, because Web of Science will strictly review its paper. If your paper is eligible enough to be published by the WOS, then they will to be indexed by WOS, and they will choose your paper to be indexed by WOS by Conference Proceedings Citation Index, or CPCI. As we know, that CPCI is the indexation versions of Web of Science that focus on the conference proceeding article. And also we already have Scopus. I mean the IAP has been indexed by Scopus, Inspect, Chemical Abstract Service, and also Astrophysics Data Systems. Before we go further, I remind you, if you find my explanation is too fast, or if you find my explanation is not clear enough, please stop me by, and then you can ask me the point that you think is need to be elaborated more, or if you have any point of view based on your experience, please share, so probably we can complete each other. And then so the focus and scope of AIP CP is based on this. So all of these focus and scope, all these scopes are acceptable for AIP CP, at least based on our experience in previous ICOMER. So here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the proceeding, and this is the article that has been published in the previous ICOMER 2021. So it has been published in AIP CP, and at the moment, all of the paper has been indexed by Scopus. So this is the ICOMER 2021. So it been published on July 26, and the conference date was 11 August 2021. So it takes around more than 6 months, I guess. Yeah, based on this experience, so that's why we conduct this workshop. So hopefully this become our effort. This become our effort on how we can cut off the publication durations of this. So we have everything in here. We have the papers that have been published in previous conference. So that is IAP. And also we collaborated with Ramat Edu, Barekeng is already in Sintatu. This is for mathematical education, and for the pure math. And this is journal syllogism. And also we collaborate with the Scopus Journal, Mathematics and Statistics. So for your information, this journal will be selected by the editor. So we send them the article they proposed to the journals, and the editor will directly will independently decide which article that is suitable enough to be published in the journals. However, the AIP publishing process, publication process, the selection will be 100% by the AIP publishing process. However, the acceptance rates of this conference is 100%. The paper that submitted to this conference is 100% accepted. So hopefully, in this conference is also 100% accepted. So that's why this workshop is dedicated for the purpose. So that is the AIP CP. So hopefully, I hope you don't have any question with this because it's quite clear enough. And then secondly, I will talk about the policy. I will talk about the policy, the publication process of this AIP CP. So the publication process, this will be here. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I think we missed the chart that telling about the process. Okay, I will let you know with this conference. So the process is the same. Wait a minute. So this is another conference that that I am also the editor of the conference. So I will inform you about the publication process. This is the same because I also manage this conference. So this is the publication step, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the AI session proceeding, the journals and international database index proceedings. Also in here we have IAP, and actually in the conference we have Atlantis Press. We already collaborated with IAP CP and we collaborated with Atlantis Press. And this is the journals. In these journals, we collaborated with JPII from UNES. We collaborated with IJIMS for UIN Salatiga. We collaborated with JMA from UNSRI. We collaborated with AJUE from UITM. And also other Sinta journals already collaborated in this conference. So this collaboration already done. So, okay, anyway. So the publication process will be, so you submit via COF2, then if you want, upload revised paper, presentation. So this step had been done by you before the conference. And after this, we have pleno by the committee. Pleno in here means that we will select the paper based on the scope. Because of why? Because if we see that your conference, if you see that your paper is not suitable enough with the scope, we're just afraid that the AIP CP will reject your manuscripts. As long as your article is already fit in with the scope, with this scope, so everything will be okay. Inshallah, everything will be okay. So the possibility to be rejected is quite little. Then afterward, we go to if you're rejected, if your article is rejected, so hopefully not. If your article is rejected by AIP CP, then it is there are two options for you. First, you may retract your manuscript and be published in another conference or another publication channel, and also you may proceed your manuscript to ISN proceeding. It is free, by the way. It is free, so you can proceed your manuscript to ISN proceedings. If your article is accepted by the AIP CP, then you will publish, your article will be published. So that's the publication process. So from here to here, as based on my experience in dealing with AIP CP, it takes about 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months. So your passion is needed to wait this publication process. Then, ladies and gentlemen, that's the publication process. And also, in here, I will inform you about the form. So here's the form. I just made it last night. So this is the form, ladies and gentlemen. So I will share it to you right after the workshop. So this form is used for you to submit your manuscript. So The form used for you to upload the paper by published AIP CP. Therefore, you need to upload the following document first. Statement of willingness to pay AIP CP publication process. What's the form? So here's the form. So ladies and gentlemen, please read it carefully. So in the undersigned, name, address, institution, phone number, email, detail paper. So please fill in this with your true conditions. And then in here, I said you should say that I hereby declare that I'm willing to publish my paper to AIP CP, and I'm willing to make an additional payment of 2,500,000 rupiah as the submission fee. I bought this one because AIP CP, if you have an experience of publishing in IOP or in AIP CP, they use submission fee because the publisher will. So this is the process. So we submit the paper and also we pay for the submissions, and then the AIP CP will decide which paper is eligible to be published by the AIP CP. That's why in here we said submission fee. It is different with journal. In journal, you are submit, you got review, and then you are decide to be whether your article is acceptable or not. So they use acceptance fee. So that's the difference. So that's why I said in here as the submission fee, not acceptance fee. So you have to pay first. Afterward, after you pay, then as much as this year, 2,500,000. After you pay, then you upload the payment proof. Then, if we already collect all the answering session, then we send to the AIP CP. Of the paper or to the AIP Circuit Conference. Apart from that, I am also willing to do my best to revise the paper according to the suggestion given by the reviewer. So after we submit all the collected papers to the AIP CP, they will review one by one all the paper. After that, they will give revisions, if any. They will give revisions to each paper. If there are any revision that need to be revised, they will send back to us. But the revision is not about the content. It's merely about the templating. So don't be afraid that the revision is not about your content, but merely about your templating. So that's why in this workshop, we work hard for the templating. For what? For the publication process become for the rapid publication process. So we will do hard for the templating of the articles. And secondly, if my paper is not published successfully by AIP CP Conference Project, then I'm willing to refund the publication fee for 500,000. So what it means? It means that if your article is rejected by the AIP CP, you already pay the submission fee, but your paper is rejected by the AIP CP, then we will give you back 500,000 rupiah. Okay, so we'll give you back 500,000 rupiah, and I'm willing to transfer my paper to the SSN proceeding or I withdraw my paper. See what I already explained to you before. So here's this is a statement that you need to sign. You need to sign and stamp. Stamp for you Indonesian presenter. You need to put materai 10.000 in here. Materai 10.000 in here. Then you sign it. Then you just put it. Okay. Then the second is proof of payment as much as 2,500,000, and then proof of similarity check less than 20%. So here's the deal. We also send the proof of similarity checks less than 20%. So the similarity check must be less than 20%. I do not say the plagiarisms because in this issue is not the plagiarism, but then the similarity checks. Okay. So that's why you may use Turnitin or any equivalent tool if you have in your university library, because mostly university library already provide with the Turnitin. Mostly, I said. And then the last one is upload final papers. It should be not S. Yeah, it should be upload final paper. Upload final paper. Then this paper, what does it mean with the final paper? Final paper is the paper that already strictly adjusted with the AIP CP template. So you should strictly adjust your manuscript with the AIP CP template, then you can submit it as the final paper. And for the transfer, you may transfer to this account as what you've been transferred for the conference registration. So with the same account. If there are any question or any query, you please don't be hesitant to contact me. I will explain inshallah. So what is inside this form? There is email, upload the name. Upload the name is whoever upload the name. It may the first author, the corresponding author, or any author in that paper. So the one who upload the paper, this is the uploaded name. Upload institution, don't use any abbreviations like UMS, because UMS mean Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta, or also Universitas Muhammadiyah Sorong, because Universitas Muhammadiyah Sorong also use UMS in Papua. Or the most important thing, don't use any abbreviations. Upload the WhatsApp number. If you from overseas that don't have WhatsApp number, please download WhatsApp, then do this. The paper title, this should be start here, yeah. The paper title, and then corresponding author first name. Corresponding author first name. If the name is let's find some example. Oh, if the name is Muhammad Nur Khalid, so in here you write Muhammad Nur. Then here Khalid. Here. So just like this here. Okay, Muhammad Nur Khalid. So that's the same. And then the corresponding author's country. This is important because this is asked by the editor of AIP CP. Then corresponding author's email, bank account number, bank name, bank account holder name. So whose bank account number is this? This is a bank account that will be used to refund if the paper is rejected. So that's why we put your account number, bank account number. So if there is happen with your article, like the AIP CP reject your article, so we will give you the refund through this bank account. Okay, through the bank account. So please pay attention to this one. Then upload full paper, AIP publication payment proof, upload similarity proof less than 20%. Then statement of agreement to pay attention. You may access the document by hitting this button. And also we put also the same here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the templating discussion, is there any question about the publication process or publication policy conducted by the conference? Is there any? You may use Bahasa Indonesia, you may use English also. Is there any of you have a questions for the publication process? Everything is good? Okay, I think everything is good, yeah. I think everything is okay because okay. Maaf, izin bertanya, kemarin saya disuruh mengganti ke AIP, apakah harus registrasi ulang? Tidak harus registrasi ulang ya, Bu Siti Juliana. Jadi tinggal intinya Bu Siti Juliana selama ikut di grup WhatsApp itu, terus nanti saya akan berikan formnya. Nanti saya akan berikan formnya di grup WhatsApp itu. Nanti saya akan berikan formnya di situ. Nanti Ibu tinggal ngisi aja gitu. Jadi nggak perlu registrasi ulang. Pak, izin bertanya, apakah bisa minta LOE publikasi? Oke, Pak. Nanti minta ke Pak Adi Nurcahyo, Mas Dimas ya, admin PP, Jos, Mas Dimas. Oke, jadi nanti bisa langsung minta ke Pak Adi Nurcahyo ya untuk itu LOE publikasinya. Tapi nanti setelah workshop ini. Ya, oke. So, is there any more questions? Pak Lukman, aman? Pak Lukman JS? Aman ya?
Saya ingin bertanya ini Pak.
Boleh,
Saya,
boleh. Go ahead.
oke. Saya kan sekarang ini lagi studi, jadi ada kampus asal dan studi di S3. Untuk institusinya nanti kira-kira pilih salah satu atau gimana Pak?
Oh, kalau itu kebijakan kampusnya jenengan ya, kampusnya Pak Lukman. Cuman kalau di AIP itu nggak ada masalah. Mau pakai 2 institusi, 3 institusi, boleh-boleh aja.
Oh, bebas ya.
Gitu. Tapi kalau itu kan tergantung dari kampusnya Pak Lukman.
Terkait dengan ini Pak, untuk acceptance-nya, berarti kita bayar dulu proses, baru nanti ada accept atau tidak, seperti itu ya? Atau
Betul, betul. Jadi nanti Pak Lukman bayar dulu sebesar 2.500.000. Jadi nanti kami akan berikan deadline-nya. Udah saya kasih deadline ya tanggal 30 ya itu ya. Tanggal berapa sih? Saya lupa. Belum saya kasih deadline ya, belum saya kasih deadline. Oke. Nanti deadline-nya mungkin tidak akan lama-lama, mungkin sekitar tanggal, sekarang sih tanggal berapa Bapak Ibu? Tanggal 26 ya. Tanggal 26. Ya harusnya tanggal 8 lah, tanggal 8 Bapak Ibu sudah selesai itu ya. Tanggal 8. Jadi kita berikan waktu 2 minggu lah untuk adjustment itu. Itu Pak Lukman. Jadi nanti Pak Lukman bayar dulu sejumlah 2.500.000. Habis itu nanti kami akan nanti Pak Lukman terus unggah paper seperti di form tadi. Terus habis itu sudah, kalau sudah tanggal 8 nanti kami dan tim itu akan memeriksa kesesuaian judul. Kami hanya memeriksa kesesuaian antara paper dan fokus dan scope berbasis judul. Harusnya kalau matematika itu tidak ada masalah, karena ini semuanya kan matematika dan matematika murni dan pendidikan, ya harusnya tidak ada masalah. Kalau di konferensi yang tadi saya sampaikan tadi, yang Prof. Hanedu itu ada masalah. Kenapa? Karena itu education in general gitu. Jadi bukan education secara khusus. Jadi gitu Pak Lukman. Jadi nanti kita juga akan scan sebelum kita submit ke AIP CP, kami akan scan dulu. Kalau kami rasa sudah oke buat submit, nanti kami kirim ke AIP CP. Gitu.
Baik, untuk uploadnya di tool yang kemarin tuh Pak ya?
Bukan.
Revisi. Oh, beda.
Bukan Bapak Ibu. Ini saya pakai bahasa Inggris aja ya Pak ya. Nanti yang dari overseas biar paham. So, ladies and gentlemen, so please hamper the console. Hamper, yeah. Abaikan console or just ignore the console, because the console is only for the conference purpose. Okay, so the console is only for the conference purpose. But for this publication purpose, you just only submit your paper with the Google form that I will send to you by the group WhatsApp. Okay, so after this, I will send to you this form. I will send you this form. Then you submit your final paper. Final means revised paper. Final paper means revised paper and strictly adjusted with the IPCP template paper. So you just submit your manuscript in here. Then this is your submissions. So just hamper the console and then, or just ignore the console, then just go to this form. I will send you after this workshop done. Itu Pak Lukman. Jadi kalau udah kelar nanti di sini.
Oke, thank you.
Oke, sami-sami Pak Lukman. Pak Lukman dari Uri mana Pak Lukman?
Dari kampus UNESA.
UNESA ya?
Untuk studi lanjutnya untuk kampus asal dari STKP PGRI Lumajang.
Oh, oke. Salam untuk Pak Agung nggih. Pak
Oh,
Agung gitu ya.
Pak Agung Lugito, nggih.
Iya. Sama Bu.
Terima kasih. Bu siapa Pak?
Istrinya Pak Ketut siapa namanya?
Oh, Bu Yuni. Oh iya,
Ya.
kebetulan promotor saya, beliau.
Oh iya. Salam buat Bu Yuni. Dulu pembimbing S2 saya.
Nggih, makasih Pak.
Oke, matur nuwun. Oke, thank you Pak Lukman. Is there any more questions?
Saya Pak Noval, boleh?
Boleh, Bu Dian Lestari.
Ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Terima kasih.
Kalau saya lihat yang di grup WA itu kan untuk yang kolaboratif jurnal ya, agak beda dengan ini ya Pak?
Belum. Yang ini belum saya share. Jadi ini nanti saya share. Ini nanti saya share setelah workshop ini. Setelah workshop ini saya share.
Oke, kalau
Gitu,
kalau yang ini untuk yang apa? Beda dengan misalnya saya mau masukkan ke Barkang gitu ya kan ya. Itu ada beda.
Kalau yang ke Barekeng maksudnya yang itu, yang Google Form itu.
Oh,
Coba
gitu.
saya ini ya di ICOMER. Oke. Jadi Ibu-ibu ini Untuk yang ini, mana ya? Ini itu untuk yang ke Barekeng, untuk yang ke matematika statistik, jeramat edu, silogisme itu ke sini. Gitu ya. Tapi untuk yang apa namanya AIP CP ini baru mau saya share habis ini. Baru mau share habis ini. Itu Bu Dian. Oke, aman Bu Dian? Masih di mute?
Bentar,
Ya.
Jadi kalau
Enggak,
saya mau
aman ya.
saya tadi saya ambil. Kalau misalnya saya mau submit ke Bareka, berarti saya nggak perlu masukin ke yang ini yang akan di-share oleh Pak Nova.
Oh, enggak. Nah, ya nanti gini. Oh ya teman-teman. Teman-teman ya. Izin pakai bahasa Inggris lagi ya, Bu. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So this is for your notice that if you submit your manuscript to journal, once they decide to reject your journal, you still have possibility to submit to the AIP CP. I repeat again ya. If you submit your article to journal, to the collaborated journals, then the editor of the journal decide that your manuscript is not suitable enough to the journals, which means rejected, you still have a possibility to submit your publication to this IPCP. However, if you submit your article directly to this IPCP, then you don't have any chance to submit your manuscript to the collaborated journal because the publication process is kind of parallel, but then the decisions of the journal is made sooner than the IPCP. Okay. Kemudian mungkin ada lagi yang mau tanyakan?
Ya, oke, sudah cukup Pak. Cuma satu lagi mungkin ada di sini ada
boleh.
letter. Cover letter itu ininya apa nih Pak?
Oh, cover letter Ibu coba ini deh, apa cover letter tuh kalau saya biasanya kalau bikin ya, maksudnya cover letter tuh biasanya kan digunakan untuk menjelaskan apa namanya tentang konten dari jurnal, signifikansi dari konten dari artikel, signifikansi artikel, kontribusi artikel terhadap jurnal tersebut. Banyak sih sebenarnya cover letter itu kayak proposal yang kita tawarkan untuk ke jurnal, tapi intinya bahwa artikel itu tentang apa gitu, tentang apa, terus isinya apa aja, signifikansinya apa, kontribusi apa yang diberikan artikel tersebut terhadap dunia hal yang diteliti. Habis itu apakah Ibu yakin bahwa artikel tersebut bakal memberikan dampak yang positif terhadap jurnal tersebut gitu kira-kira.
Oke. Makasih Pak Nova.
Oke. Tapi nanti di sini ada Pak Sriadi Widodo, mana Pak? Nanti mungkin bisa share juga gitu, terkait dengan cover letter. Karena sama-sama pengelola jurnal ya.
Apa Pak Nova?
Wadah. Muncul beliau. Oke, gitu Pak. Nanti cover letter ada yang tanya Pak tadi. Oke, nanti bisa ditampilkan. Oke, next is the templating ya. So we'll go to the templating discussions. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please provide your, please open your manuscripts. Open your manuscripts, then you can directly adjust your manuscript with everything that I need to explain to you. So I'll begin with this template. So this is the template of AIP CP. This is the template of AIP CP. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, so please just strictly adjust this your manuscript with this AIP CP. I give you some trick if probably if any of you don't know about this, but if you already know, but it's okay. But I'll give you some trick of templating, so you don't need to make any adjustments. At least it will help you to adjust your manuscripts. Wait a minute, I open any article. Open any article. So okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this article actually already published, so it's okay for me to make it as a sample. So here, ladies and gentlemen, so you may use this this way of templating. So so here, so okay, Pak Sriati, Orang is more important than this. You should listen to the meeting. Okay. So here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to move from this paper to this template, you just use any copy as usual. You just click Control with C with for you if you use Windows, but I don't know with the Mac yeah, MacBook, because I don't use MacBook. Just Control C as usual. Then you just put here, and then you just hit the right button of your mouse. Then use this one. Okay, use this one, merge formatting. So here, so it will adjust with the template. It will be different if you use this keep text only. Why? Because if you use Mendeley, so it will not be used in here, right? Because I can directly just backspace this bracket. But if you use the previous versions here, if you use this one, if you utilize Mendeley, it will be like this. So the Mendeley still exists. Okay, so that's the difference between the first pasting format and the second pasting format. So I recommend you to use this. So your Mendeley or Zotero will not be disturbed. So that's the trick of templating. Okay, let's go to the explanation of this template. So ladies and gentlemen, so here we go with the title. So all of you, please adjust your, please open up your article, and then we will discuss with the title. So the title goes with here with Times New Roman font, and then the size is 18 points, and bold and centered. So this will be 18 point, bold and centered. So it's like this. I'm pretty sure that you don't have any problem with this. And the gap between the upper sides to the title is 60. Here you can check in here 60 point. So 60. So make sure that it's 60. However, if you don't make any change of the template, so it's already 60 here. So I'm pretty sure you're okay. So the second one is author's name, and author's name in here. If so, let's get example. Wait a minute. I give you another example that is already published here in ICOMER. Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will use Bu Andriani's paper from WADE. So here it's already published, so I think it's okay. So this is the final paper should be like this. So here's the title. This is the author list. Then you put the index, the number index. Is that happy here? If you have different affiliations, if you only have one affiliations, don't use double this. Don't use any number index. For example, like which one? This. So Bu Sri Rezeki, one of our lecturer in OMS, in this author is only consists of one affiliation. So they don't use any number index in here like this. Bu Andriani used 2 affiliations. So so she should put number in here to identify which affiliation from its author. So for instance, Bu Andriani is from 1 day, so you put number 1 in here, and Prof. Joko Lianto Buliali is from Institut Teknologi 10 November, so here. So so if you find that your authorship is consists from 2 affiliations, so you still use this number. So this number is represent the affiliations. But if your manuscript or if your authorship is only from 1 affiliations, you don't need to put any number index in here, like what Bu Sri Rezeki has been made with these manuscripts, like this. And also, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the template. In here, you found author affiliations, author emails, author affiliation, author email. Please delete it once you've done with the templating. So there is no author affiliation, author emails in here. So you just directly with the address of your institutions and the emails with the corresponding author. In here is Bu Christina Kartikasari from UMS. So here's the things. Then the corresponding author must be the upside here. Must be the upside here. The sequence of the alphabet still make it sequentially, but then for the corresponding author, you can put it up right here, and it's still following the sequence of the authors as what being made in here. This is the same. This is ABC, they're the same, but you just need to address with this is the corresponding author. Just write down the corresponding author. Okay, and also if you tap the email, there will be appear blue color. So make sure that the email is already in black color, like this, and also like this in black color. Okay, so make sure that the email of each author already in black color and no italic. However, this one is italic, so this is the miss of the AIP CP editor. Then we go to the abstract. As usual, abstract, the word abstract is on the right, on the left side, not on the upside. So we put the abstract word in here and bold like this. So we put in here and bold. So the size is 9 point with Times New Roman. It's 9 point with Times New Romans. And interestingly, there is no keywords in here. So you don't need to put any keywords in here because keyword is not necessary in this article. So you don't need to put any keyword. Okay, as what being made in this paper, there's no keywords. You don't find any keyword in here. And also you don't find any keywords in here. So it's everything's okay. The next one is the headings. The first heading must be all be in capital. The first heading must be represent the IMRAT, introduction, method, result and discussion, and also the conclusion, reference, acknowledgements, and so on and so forth. So this introduction must be in capital. Introduction, method, and so on and so forth must be the first heading, the first level of heading must be in capital and also both, like what we made in here template. So this is the first, second, and third level headings. It must be in all capital and Times New Roman, 12, both all caps and centered. Okay, so here's the size is 12, 12, 12 upside right. Before and after it must be 12, 12 here. Then for the paragraph, it's already spaced in here with the size. You just follow this by what? By paste your paragraph by using this merge formatting paste for this one. Instead of using this, just use this. Okay, that's my suggestions. And also let's go to another one. So that's the introductions, and that's the headings, and this is a paragraph. And also let's go to also the same with the method. You use capitalize and bold and Times New Roman and 12 points for each of this for the detail of this heading. For the table, this will be like this. The table should be represented by this way. By this way. So you only have the headings title in here with the frame from the upside and the downside of these headings for each ones, and also for the frame the last one is the frame at the downside of the table. Please please make sure that the caption of the table is use table 1 like this. If you use table 1 and all caps, table 1 all caps, just like the same like this. So what about this one? This one, yeah, just like this one. Table 1. There is not to be. It should not bold. It should say it's not on bold. This. So the caption not to be bold. Is not to be bold. Then yeah, I believe that this this article has been revised. So it should be like this. Okay. Yeah, you can take it as picture. Okay, truth of the word. The second level of heading, there is no caps, but still in bold and Times New Roman 12. And also all the same like this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the templating. We go to the reference management. Reference management in here, so I highly recommend you use reference management tools like Zotero and Mendeley. I highly recommend you to use that tools because of what? Because those software will help you to manage your reference. First, second, because we use font cover. Well, actually, the editor of the AIP CP, they don't mention any any specific reference style like IEEE, APA 7 versions or font cover, but they said that as long as there is a number in the reference, so they prefer to use that. So that's why the most suitable reference style in our opinion is font cover. So if you use Mendeley, yeah, you should open the Mendeley for sure. If you use Mendeley, so you better you are recommended to use font cover. Like, where is it? That should be here. Oh, here. 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 You better use font cover instead of IEEE or APA 7 edition. You are recommended to use font cover. Okay. So please use font cover instead of those other reference time. So here's the reference. So let's go to the most mistakes made by the authors. Okay, before I go to the most mistake they made by the authors, is there any questions so far? Is there any questions?
No.
Safira, ada pertanyaan?
Enggak, Pak.
Enggak ya? Oke. Oke, makasih Safira. Teman-temannya disuruh pada ikut ya Safira ya? Okay. Okay. So is there any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so I believe that my explanation is quite clear enough, yeah. hopefully. Okay. Let's go to the next. The most problem they made by author. First, please use SD SD level of your picture. So if your manuscript use picture or use figure, please make it as good quality as possible. Okay, if you use screen capture, please increase the pixel of the picture, so it will be SDA instead of just like small resolution for the pictures. So please, if you have any pictures, please use high resolutions. If you think that your picture is small enough, so you can use any online picture enhancements. Like here, let's find out picture enhancement online and free. So you can do in image quality online instantly. Yeah, you just need to use this one. Then you can put in your picture in here. Then you can enhance the pixels. Because of what? Because at the moment I handle 3 conference that use AIP CP. So that's why it's quite make me headache. But then because most of the problem is that the quality of the picture is not good enough to be submitted to AIP CP. So that's why I highly recommend you to use SD quality of your figure. If you think that if the AIP CP believe that your picture is not good enough, they will send the paper to me, then I will send the paper to you to revise. So that's why instead of to make it like a double job, so just make sure that your paper is less than that. And then for the what else? For the table, please use the caption correctly, because for the figure the caption is right in the downsides, and for the table the caption is on the upside. Okay, so make sure this one you can you adjust your manuscript accordingly to this template by using these captions. Okay, that's second. Third is that if you find, for you who study from mathematics educations, for you who your paper for the paper with the mathematics educations and uploading about students worksheet of student jobs or student works, please scan it instead of taking a picture of it. Let me take you a sample. If there are any, wait a minute. Oh yeah, before we go there, if you put any picture that use face for that, is there contain any faces? So please censor the faces. Censor their face by using this oval, or you just put any square on the edge. Okay, so please censor the face, because this is the ethic of the publications. I believe that you submit your article to any journal, they will require you to do the same. And also for the student work, wait, let me give you another sample. I give you another example. So here, but this is not AIP CP. Yeah? This is the article that I submitted to the GET. Anyway, so here's, I want to show you about wait, the sample of the student job that you need to have. So here, like this. So if you upload the student works, so please scan it like this. Okay, so this is the scan result. Okay, if it is written in Bahasa Indonesia, you need to direct translate it to English. Like what is apabila ban mobil tidak lalalala, then if the car tires are not grooved, then what will happen is, and so you need to translate any Bahasa Indonesia in the picture. Okay, if you find any Bahasa Indonesia, you need directly to translate it. So that's the same like this. So this is the scan version, not a picture or taking picture by your phone, but you scan. Please use scan instead of taking a picture of your phone by your phone. And if you use any Bahasa Indonesia in this picture, so please translate it directly. That's it. Okay, so I hope you understand with the conditions. Just the same like this. Okay, so and also we go to the next one. And that's the problem that mostly appears. And also what else? Oh yeah, for the emails, ladies and gentlemen, please put all emails of the authors, not only by the corresponding authors only, but all emails, like what we have been done by the previous authors. They use all emails. So please put all emails in here. Instead of this, the corresponding author only, put all emails. Because of what? Because if we find any article that don't put any email, so we will give it back to the authors. Okay, and it takes time. It takes time. So that's why please strictly pay attention to these sections. And also what else? Okay, I will show you. The corrections. I will show you the correction that had been made by me, and what I faced during the publication process. I will show you. Where is it? Well, I think this one is the correct one. So I said 2021 has been conducted, and at the moment it's still the publication, it's under the publication process. So ladies and gentlemen, is my Excel is visible? Safira, Excel saya terlihat? Terlihat ya? Okay, makasih Safira. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the sample of the correction made by the AIP CP editor. So guess what? Here you find the figure 1 and figure 2 are too low resolution. So this is the green one is the problem made by the authors. So please, if you have any figures or any pictures, please make it with the highest resolutions. Oh, this one, complete permissions. I give you an example. If you put any data that is taken from any website or any institutions, they will ask you for the permissions of the because you use their data to be as a production. Because you use their data being part of the article production. So that's why the AIP CP really concerned of that. So you are required to ask their permission or permission letter to use their data to be submitted in your paper. What if you don't make any what if you don't make any permissions required? So you just for instance, let me show you something. So for instance, it's like here in this article. So this picture is use krakatau.com. Krakatau.com. So if you use any picture or any data that is taken from any sources, so you are required to ask for their permission for that. You are required to ask for any permission for that. So that's why if you don't really need to ask any permission, you don't need to put any source in here, but you can expect in here. You can expect in here, okay, and use reference. So because AIP CP is really concerned for this one. And also like, is there any? I don't think there are any. Yeah. Okay. As long as data, there might be taken any permissions. So let's back to here. There are a lot of things that needs to be done to be. Okay. Another one is that don't use any bahasa Indonesia at all in your article, because once they find any bahasa Indonesia, so they will send it back to me, and I will send it back to you, and it takes time again. Okay, so the publication of this conference at the moment has been in the third level, and in the third time of revisions. Because of what? Because of these mistakes made by the authors. If a table must span 2 or more pages, the column heading must be produced. Here, for instance, if you make any table that is cut off by 2 pages, then you have to make the same headings. You reproduce the heading by what? By, for instance, like this. This is here. Then, if your article use any table, then the table is like this. So you have 2 tables here. Then we have the table that is cut off by the pages. You need to reproduce the title. How do you make it? Just do this one. Then layout. Here. This is one. Then you put repeat header rows. Then you click repeat header rows. If your table is cut off by the pages. However, you can just make it to be not cut off to make it easier to do that. Okay, so that's the tips for me. That's the tip for me. Okay, so again, this is not one. If you trying to mention any table, don't use the kind of these words. Don't use like the table below, the table above, the figure below, the figure above. Don't use that. Like it. So just mention the table as what we made in here. So if you have any table, just say, for example, figure 7, just say figures in figure 7, not say in the figure above. Okay, just write down the figure 7 and figure 7, don't say figure below, and so on and so forth. Okay, if you find any, if you need to mention the figure or you need to mention the table, just mention the table and mention the figure instead of you saying the figure below, the figure above, the table below, the table above. Okay, and so on and so forth. So please strictly adjust your manuscript accordingly with the article template. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my explanation. Is there any questions?
Mohon maaf Pak, izin bertanya.
Boleh.
Untuk
Kalau, okay.
ya, untuk rumus penulisan rumus, kalau di tata cara itu kan menggunakan ada langkah-langkahnya. Tapi kalau misalkan saya menggunakan cara saya sendiri, tapi secara kalau dilihat itu formatnya sama, cuma saya punya cara sendiri gitu, karena saya sudah coba pakai cara-cara sesuai yang format, tapi gagal terus. Jadi saya menggunakan cara lain gitu. Apakah boleh, Pak?
Cara lain tuh seperti apa, Bu Galuh?
Menggunakan tabel. Jadi kalau berdasarkan
Gini Bu Galuh, karena nanti dikhawatirkan itu tidak terbaca. So, Bu Galuh, saya sarankan menggunakan latex. Bisa ya menggunakan latex ya?
belum coba sih.
Ya saran saya Bu Galuh gunakan latex atau gunakan ini equation yang tersedia di mana? Di Word seperti yang di template kan dia kayaknya menggunakan equation. Ini kayaknya dia menggunakan equation seperti ini. Nah, gitu. Jadi bisa gunakan latex atau gunakan equation gitu. Tapi memang AIP CP dia menyarankan menggunakan latex. Jadi saya sarankan coba Bu Galuh bisa belajar menggunakan latex. Jadi itu jadi lebih tidak, karena gini, bisa jadi ketika di-convert ke PDF itu jadi pecah rumusnya gitu Bu Galuh. Itu yang saya khawatirkan. Jadi ketika Bu Galuh nanti pakai cara sendiri, takutnya saya itu nanti pecah gitu, atau overlapping gitu loh. Angka huruf-hurufnya itu nanti overlapping. Itu yang saya khawatirkan. Jadi itu nanti kerjaan kedua lagi gitu Bu Galuh.
Iya, baik Pak. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. Mungkin Bapak Ibu ada yang lain?
Saya mau tanya Pak.
Boleh. Siapa ini?
Saya Pak, Safira.
Oh, Safira. Halo Safira.
Ketika kita udah mengedit artikel kita lagi saya dengan format, itu nanti apakah kita semua akan mengisi link yang nanti Bapak kirim ya?
Safira, suaramu agak pecah deh.
Ini Pak.
Ulangi Safira.
Ya, kan setelah kita edit lagi artikel yang telah kita unggah di ICOMER kan. Nah, itu nanti kan sesuai template-nya dari AIP. Apakah semua mahasiswa yang udah direview jurnalnya itu bisa mengisi link yang nanti Pak Nova kirim di grup?
Oh iya, nanti semua mahasiswa matematika yang submit artikelnya di ICOMER nanti semuanya adjust artikelnya ke AIP CP ya. Habis itu submit di grup. Jadi yang di cover itu semua diabaikan.
Oh iya, siapa?
Ya,
Itu
gitu ya.
udah lolos gitu ya Pak?
Itu nanti obrolannya sama Pak Adi Nur Cahyo ya.
Oh iya.
Pak Adi Nur Cahyo, Pak Muhammad Nur Khalid. Jadi nanti biar disidang oleh dua orang tersebut ya. Oleh beliau itu.
Terima kasih ya Pak.
Oke, sama-sama. Aprilia, ada pertanyaan?
Pak, izin bertanya.
Boleh.
Terkait gambar yang di artikel kan harus, kalau bahasa Indonesia kan harus ditranslate kan Pak? Nah, penelitian saya kan terkait ILKPD. Nah, nanti gambarnya itu kan hasil screenshot di web kan Pak? Itu perlu ditranslate juga nggak Pak?
Iya, nanti kamu pakai ini, April. Jadi kamu pakai dilingkarin gitu. Dilingkarin, ini nanti asli artinya ini. Dilingkarin, ini artinya ini gitu. Kalau enggak nanti kamu bikin list. Kalau ini itu maksudnya ini maksudnya ini maksudnya ini gitu. Jadi kayak gini, Bro. Ini alternatif solusinya ya, alternatif solusinya. Jadi misalnya kayak gini ya. Dibikin kayak gini loh, Bro. Jadi KD 377 itu menjelaskan ini, IPK ini menjelaskan ini gitu. Gitu. Jadi nanti kalau misalnya kamu ada part-partnya, ya nanti ini aja. Nanti kamu bisa main ke ruangan saya, nanti saya jelaskan. Gitu, Bro.
Baik Pak, terima kasih.
Oke. Is there any questions? Ladies and gentlemen, masih ada pertanyaan Bapak Ibu yang lain? Deadline kita sepakati tadi tanggal 8 ya, tanggal 8 Oktober. Pak Adi Nur Cahyo aman ya Pak, 8 Oktober Pak Adi?
Oke Pak Noval, 8 Oktober ya?
Oke, 8 Oktober, jadi nanti kita deadline tanggal 8 Oktober. Nanti insya Allah untuk mahasiswa kita adakan workshop khusus. Nanti workshop khususnya nanti bisa di ruangannya laboratorium di tempatnya Pak Adi. Biar enak. Kalau masalah konsumsi nanti tanya Pak Adi ya. Jadi setahu saya sih nggak ada. Konsumsi itu materinya saja. Oke, gitu ya. Oke, is there any question? Bapak Ibu yang lain mungkin ada pertanyaan? Pak Abdul Aziz, aman Pak Abdul Aziz? Pak Darmadi, aman Pak Darmadi? Oke, Bapak Ibu, saya tunggu 1 menit lagi. Ada pertanyaan kira-kira? Karena bentar lagi sudah mau azan zuhur ini. Aman Pak? Woi siap, Pak dan Mati Mas selalu aman ya. Pak, jika dari mereka mau pindah ke AIP, apakah harus berpindah lagi? Oh, ini ada pertanyaan dari Bu Ella Septirinjani. Mohon maaf Pak, jika dari Barekeng mau pindah ke AIP, apakah harus penelitian lagi? Kalau gini Bu, jadi Bu Ella, mana Ibu Ella? Bu Ella, halo? Oke, ya Bu Ella. Jadi apa namanya? Bu Ella, jadi nanti untuk yang apa namanya artikel yang sudah ke Barekeng mau ke AIP CP bukan penelitian lagi ya maksudnya. Jadi tinggal adjust artikelnya ke template-nya saja. Jadi menyesuaikan artikel ke template gitu. Jadi nggak perlu bukan penelitian lagi ya, kecuali memang karena kan itu artikelnya di AIP CP itu menerima murni dan menerima pendidikan gitu seperti yang tadi kami sampaikan di fokus dan skopnya. Jadi menerima murni dan menerima pendidikan. Jadi nanti silakan Bu siapa tadi Bella untuk nanti Bu Ella nanti apa namanya sesuaikan saja sama template-nya. Gitu Bu Ella aman ya? Kalau aman boleh jempol Bu Ella. Ya, jempol. Oke. Pak Samsul.
Izin tanya Pak.
Boleh
Yang
Pak
tanggal
Samsul.
8 itu due date
Pak Samsul dari
untuk...
mana ini? Biar saya juga ikut kenalan ini.
Oh, saya dari Binus Jakarta, Pak.
Oh, alhamdulillah, nggih, Pak Samsul dari Binus. Monggo Pak Samsul.
Nggih, yang tanggal 8 itu due date untuk full manuskrip yang sudah direvisi atau yang pembayaran, Pak? Atau keduanya?
Oh, itu sekalian, Pak Samsul. Jadi itu sekalian. Jadi itu semuanya. Jadi semua dokumen yang diminta itu date-nya tanggal 8. Oh ya, ini Inggris sekalian biar nanti yang dengarkan. Oke. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the deadline on 8 October will be all the document needed by the Google Forms. So all the required document must be submitted lately on 8 October. Jadi gitu Pak Samsul ya. Jadi nanti terakhir tanggal 8 Oktober tuh 4 dokumennya tuh harus ada.
Oke, berarti boleh ya kayak yang kemarin terakhir di submit ke OJT itu kami lihat lagi terus kami pastikan semuanya sesuai yang ketentuan.
Boleh Pak. Jadi bebas saja. Jadi intinya yang di Konftul itu udah kita lupakan, kita sudah hijrah ke Google Form ya. Kita udah pindah ke Google Form, jadi nanti tolong disesuaikan saja sama template-nya tadi. Gitu.
Siap. Terima kasih Pak.
Ya, sama-sama Pak Samsul. Oh, ada lagi nggak pertanyaan di chat ini? Oh siap Pak Sri Adi Widodo, nanti akan saya update ya. Karena kemarin saya lupa tanggal berapa itu ya. Tanggal 30 kayaknya. Oke, Pak itu yang meningkatkan foto itu sudah disampaikan Pak Adi Nursayong ya, fotor.com. Terus siap Pak Adi. Terus siapa ini? Maaf Pak, izin mau tanya, kira-kira untuk LOE publikasi bisa diminta mulai kapan? Terima kasih. Tias Budi Utami ini pasti mahasiswa ya. Oke, jadi Mbak Tias Budi Utami nanti langsung tanya saja ke Pak Adi Nur Cahyo ya. Nanti kira-kira LOE-nya bisa muncul kapan gitu. Tapi Pak Adi Nur Cahyo nanti juga akan koordinasi dengan saya. Jadi nanti saya umumkan saja nanti di grup gitu. Jadi teman-teman mahasiswa UMS yang submit di e-commerce silakan bikin grup yang harus ada kami ya, harus ada saya dengan Pak Adi Nur Cahyo gitu ya. Jadi nanti biar ada komunikasinya gitu. Kalau kalian mau bikin grup yang tidak ada kami berdua juga boleh. Benle gosip enak. Terus berikutnya web untuk meningkatkan resolusi udah tadi udah. Oke, good. Oke, Bapak Ibu, apakah sekarang ada pertanyaan? Pak Samsul masih ada pertanyaan?
Mungkin terakhir Pak, yang terkait tadi penanya sebelumnya, invoice itu berarti kalau bisa sebelum tanggal 8 ya Pak, mengingat kami perlu juga untuk itunya proses pembayaran.
Boleh. Misalnya untuk dimintakan invoice-nya ya, invoice-nya.
Iya.
Boleh. Ya. Oh iya, jadi nanti Pak Adi mana? Pak Adi Nur Cahyo. Halo Pak Adi Nur Cahyo. Ya, nanti saya dengan Pak Adi Nur Cahyo nanti akan mengirimkan invoice-nya. Semoga minggu ini sudah selesai Pak invoice-nya, nanti kita kirimkan dalam bentuk Google Form. Jadi Bapak Ibu nanti tinggal mengirimkan nama dan judul artikelnya, nanti kami akan generate invoice-nya. Gitu.
Siap, terima
Gitu,
kasih
ya?
Pak.
Jadi nanti invoice akan kami kirimkan via email. Gitu. Gitu nggak? Jadi itu kan berbasis kebutuhan saja, karena memang ada institusi yang butuh invoice-nya, ada institusi yang tidak butuh invoice, tahu-tahu bayar. Gitu kan? Oke, gitu Pak Samsul, aman?
Aman, matur suwun.
Matur suwun, oke. Sama saya Pak Samsul. Bapak Ibu yang lain, Pak Neru, aman Pak Neru? Pak Lukman, aman ya? Aman ya? Bapak Ibu yang lain, aman ya? Aman. Oleh sebab itu Bapak Ibu, so ladies and gentlemen, so we ask for your cooperations. We ask for your cooperation. What the cooperation means, meaning here that cooperation is that the template adjustment of your manuscript. So please strictly adjust your manuscript with the AIP CP template, because if you do the same thing as that, so you will help us as the editor to publish your article quickly. Because if you're not, so the publication process will be take, like what I said before, it takes 6 to 9 months. So it takes a long time. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, so I really ask for your cooperations, and then hopefully the publication process will take it as short as possible. Okay, thank you. Is there any questions for us? No? If it's not, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's call it a day. Thank you for attending. So I already sent you the attendance form, and inshallah we'll send you the certificate for the workshops. Okay, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu sudah join. Semoga sehat selalu. Oke, Pak Sri Adi Widodo, semangat akreditasinya. Sing bakoh gitu ya. Ya, salam untuk teman-teman di sana. Semangat Pak Sri Adi Widodo. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.